episode from Granada, Nicaragua. I just got here yesterday, didn't do much exploring, but today I said, we gotta go and explore the city. Check out the beautiful cathedral, guys. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit for you guys. It's one of the main pieces of architecture here in Granada, and it looks splendid. It's probably one of the icons of Nicaragua in general. It's so colorful and so well designed, and I'll take you guys here in a little bit to the main square, but for now I'm just making a little walk, exploring the streets and going by the lake. As you can tell, it's very quiet right now. Not many people, not many businesses open either. From what I heard, they were closed down for quite a few months, and they just started to reopen for for so-called high season, even though it looks like the low season. Guys, all I can say is that for any architecture lover, you're just gonna enjoy Granada. It's fabulous. It's very well kept, and you're just gonna get stunned by all the beautiful houses, the beautiful, well kept. Look at this. You got horse carriages. That looks just fairy tale wise right there until a car pulls up. So guys, just a little FYI, I did go last night to Masaya National Park at the volcano, at the crater, at the open crater. I was not able to film much and actually talk just because the wind was so powerful. You guys could not hear barely anything, so I'm just going to put some of those clips. It's one of the attractions here near Granada. It's very tough after seeing Catenango, exploding and so on, like you guys saw in my previous episode. But it's definitely still something on the list. If you guys think it's valuable, if you think it's fun to go and see, again, the city of Granada itself has way more to offer rather than the volcano. But yeah, just take a look at the images, and then I'll continue with show you guys around. Towards the lake on the main street here in Granada. Beautiful churches everywhere, beautiful houses. Guys, I cannot compliment enough how well maintained the city is, how clean it is. Definitely a spot that you guys have to visit, no doubt. It's phenomenal. The people need tourists, guys. It's very quiet right now due to the certain conditions that the country's going through, but it's just one hell of a city, no doubt, and just packed with historical cathedrals, historical houses, culture and history at every corner, no doubt whatsoever. Now the day did start very sunny, but you got overcast really fast, but it looks like it's gonna pass, and we're gonna have blue skies here soon, in order to take some awesome photos. You know, the city is just phenomenal. You know, a blue sky is always gonna complement way better, you know, with the beautiful architecture, with the beautiful colors. You know, again guys, I cannot have enough compliments, you know, for the city so far. You know, cross my fingers that everything will remain, you know, as pleasant as it was in the last couple of days. I could definitely, you know, keep the camera on for the entire time I'm just walking the streets, guys. I mean, it's just that splendid overall. You know, I don't want to make this episode unbearable long, but you know, that's kind of the feel that I get. You know, color. You know, you cannot get enough color, right? So it's always awesome. You know, definitely excited, guys, that I, you know, did book 3 nights here. You know, I think the city has so much, you know, so much photo opportunity that, you know, I'm just gonna go and discover and kind of mark down a few things where I want to photograph, you know, at what time, especially since, you know, if you have seen my Instagram at Gino, if you have not, go and take a look. I do a lot of night photography, especially twilight photography, and you know, there are a couple of spots here where you kind of have to be, you know, dedicate a little bit more time and be at one spot right before sunset. So if you ever wondered how much a house costs here in central Granada on the main street, 340 square meters, 267,000 US dollars. You know, not sure how it looks inside, you know, not sure how the amenities are and everything, but you know, that kind of gives you an idea of what a house goes by in the current era, in the current economic situation, and in the current political situation. What was I saying about the outstanding churches, the colonial architecture? Oh, here's another one, guys. It's just beautiful, beautiful. Let's take a look inside, and the door seems to be open, but check it out. You know, it's phenomenal. It's massive. You know, it's one of those buildings that, you know, screams force, you know, power, you know, concrete. So finally made it to the La Merced of the church in order to get one of the best views in town, and also probably one of the narrowest staircases in town as well. And here are the views from the cathedral overlooking the main cathedral of Granada. Yeah, it was definitely worth the hustle and coming multiple times until you find the church open. So yeah, just an FYI, today is Saturday, and it was open from 3 to 5. At least that was the times that you know, I was told. I came here at 11, it was closed. Came here at 1:30 and it was closed as well. So you know, definitely in the afternoon is a great spot. Let me zoom in a little bit. Beautiful blue skies, some clouds, just perfect weather overall. And the view is from this side as well. Even though it's facing the sun, you can kind of see a lot of the shadows. It's still quite nice. You know, this is the cathedral there we're on top of. It's called La Merced. You know, and again, for all these churches, in order to go at the bell tower, you gotta pay $1 or 30 or 32 Cordobas, and that's you know, it's quite fair enough, you know. Very similar to the one we've seen in León. You know, the interior architecture, that is, and a little bit, you know, of the outside too. So guys, just made it to the cathedral, to the bell tower, and then there's a lot of music here, and I have no idea if you can hear me that well or not, but Yeah, here are the views that you can get from the bell tower. You know, it's not the perfect lighting right now. I was actually at the other cathedral trying to get some shots. These views are not too shabby either. Check it out. The last staircase is very, very narrow. Check it out. These are okay. These are not that bad, but the last one is quite painful. So right now we're at the first floor here in the cathedral. You know, they don't open in order to walk the aisle until 4 o'clock. So in case I do forget, this is kind of like a little preview. You know, some paintings, you know, it looks like people are working at the floor. But that's pretty much all I can show you. Blocked, and downstairs is blocked as well. But we're gonna come back. There's a little balcony. Same views at a lower level though. Still quite a bit of music. So guys, that was it from Granada, Nicaragua. Just got done taking some nice photos of some of the places that I really enjoyed. Like I told you guys, a lot of photo opportunities. Tomorrow, heading to Costa Rica. It's gonna be around 6-7 hours plus customs. Who knows exactly? Hoping for the best. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Gratitude should be the only attitude. Peace.